Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. Thank you so much for tuning in, taking time out of your busy day to come hang out and talk some comics with me. What's up, everybody, right now? We got some folks in the house. William Dynamite, Taggy Productions, Cruz Castillo, Stephen Ehrman, and Rogue Rook, John Barnito, or Bon Marito, K-Bar. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing... Hope you guys are all having a great day. So today we're going to be going over all the new releases coming out this week, but on top of that, we're also going to be talking about all the free comic book day books. I'm actually going to be going over that first. We got some really good stuff. Hope you guys all had a fantastic weekend. If you guys went out hunting for any books, let me know what you found. I went out, I found a shitload of dollar books. I was at some flea market. He probably had... I don't know. He had a ton of long boxes. Everything was for $1. I bought, I think, 97 books. I didn't end up going through all of them. Maybe I'll do a video or go live showing off some of that stuff. But I got that to actually trade at my LCS for some other stuff. So we'll see how that goes. KO, what's up, buddy? Mark McGrath, what's up, everybody? What's the link? What's the link to the shirt you're wearing? I don't have one, man. This is the one and only AR Comics shirt. I didn't buy any. I didn't make any sort of merchandise or anything like that. Maybe I will at some point. Who knows? Let's see. Tag, you picked up ASM 23 and 66. Wow, man, that's awesome. I'm guessing you mean like the OG, not like any of the new run stuff. Scored a whole run of Predator Race War. Oh, dude, Predator stuff is always a good read. Wasn't planning on getting World Tree, but my shop didn't have Ambassador, so I snatched up instead. Dude, that's awesome. I'm glad you really enjoyed it. Dude, World Tree was a solid first issue. I mean, James Tynion, horror book. Definitely worth the read, in my opinion. Let's see. All right, yeah, Cruz says World Tree was good. Absolutely, man. So as I was saying, if you guys are just tuning in, I'm actually going to be going over all the free comic book day stuff first. That's going to be this Saturday. I don't know if... Yeah, still very Spidey. You never know, man. There's some people who really like that new Spidey run. Not for me, but you never know. Make sure you check out your LCS. All the free comic book day books are going to be there, and I can only imagine a lot of them are also going to be doing sales as well. I know my shop's going to be doing some sales. So let me know which ones you're going to be looking forward to, and let's jump right into it. So this is on the freecomicbookday.com website in case if any of you missed this or you want to just check it out for yourselves. Hey, nothing. What's going on? Bone Factory. I found my Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow #1 signed by Tom King. That I missed. Oh, that's awesome. It always blows my mind when people always say like, "Oh yeah, I found this book I lost or I was looking for it." That just shows that you've got like a crazy collection. Like you've got a ton of long boxes. Because I mean, I think like, let me think, maybe 7 short boxes and they're not even all filled. So I don't have a ton of single issues. I got rid of most of them. As you can tell, that's primarily how I buy my stuff nowadays. But we got some really good stuff coming out for Free Comic Book Day as well. As I was saying, this is the website, freecomicbookday.com. Let's see. Looks like we're going to be having 44 comic book titles coming out for May 6th. That's pretty sweet. Or 43? Wait. So, Free Comic Book Day Retailer Selection Committee has selected 44 comic book titles for the industry's most anticipated annual event to take place on Saturday, May 6th at participating shops worldwide. And that also says a committee of comic shop retailers chose 43 titles to be available on Free Comic Book Day, 13 gold sponsor comics, and 31. All right, that's where it makes sense. I thought that was just like a mistake real quick. Any idea if they're going to post Free Comic Book Day digitally as well? I don't know. I'll keep reading this with you guys to see if anything pops up. Hey, Real Rude, what's up, buddy? Oh, and I wanted to say, I saw somebody have a really nice comment earlier. Cruz Castillo, love this channel, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're really enjoying the stuff. A lot of people have been commenting that they want me to go back to the top 10 list in regular videos, but I'm gonna be real with you. I really like doing live streams. If I could, I'd like to do more live streams with you guys as well. I'm still working on trying to get either a Friday or Monday one back on track with you. Got to open up some stuff with the schedule, and we'll go from there. Don Johnson, happy Tuesday, buddy. So let's see. It says a committee of comic shop retailers chose 43 titles to be available on Free Comic Book Day, 13 gold sponsor comics, and 31 silver sponsor comics that give fans an opportunity to discover new titles and genres. Wonder what it means to be a gold sponsor compared to a silver sponsor. Let's see. This year's selection of silver sponsors include beloved franchises such as Star Wars. I thought it was Star Wars, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I was like, whoa, that's a hell of a mashup right there. Yes, that's what I think too, John. You can't make everybody happy, and it sucks. Yeah, you can't make everybody happy. It is what it is. But that's what it is. That's what it is, Steven. I love doing this stuff with the community. And I love talking with you guys. I love being able to, just go back and forth like this. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it's really good for everybody. You're able to get your opinions out there. I can get my opinions out there. You guys can talk to each other within the chat itself. This is a fucking awesome community. I love doing this shit. Yeah, Mark. It probably does come down to money. I guess we'll see who the gold is compared to the silver, and we can definitely go from there. I like the live stream, but I totally get it too, man. Taffer, the live stream, that's usually everybody's complaint. I don't have time to sit down for an hour and a half to 2 hours. What I would love to do, and this is actually one of the things I was looking into. I need to see if this will actually go against YouTube's own policies for like technically a re-upload. Because I would love to be able to take these live streams, record them, and then actually make a real video out of it, kind of like a recap for everybody. But to my knowledge, I think that goes against their re-upload policy. I'm not 100%, because when you see people do videos like that, where it's kind of like a recap or a highlight video of the streams, it's usually coming from Twitch, and then the recap is on YouTube. So I would like to do that, but because if you re-upload like that, they can take away your monetization. They can take away a lot of shit on your channel. They can take away other capabilities that you can do. So you have to be careful with YouTube on some things, and I'm just not 100% certain on that just yet. Joseph, I watched a couple people who do that. See, that's what I want to do, and that's the thing is I don't know if it's technically just a re-upload or because, well, yeah, dude, K-Bar, they do everything. If they catch you doing re-uploads like that, they can take away like all of your privileges on YouTube. Comic Pals makes a lot of videos from their longer videos. Cool. All right, I'll have to check that out then. Even if I do like an intro or stuff like that to get that going, because I would love to be able to do like a recap for you guys, and go from there. But I don't want to keep wasting your time, guys. We can go back to this a little bit later or talk about some other stuff. But so we've got coming from the silver sponsors. We got Star Wars, Avatar: The Last Airbender, TMNT, Animal Crossing, Smurf, Street Fighter. Other notable silver sponsor titles are available from Blaze, Gemstone Publishing, First Second Books. I never even heard of them. Rebellion, Tokyo Pop, and more. Cool. Every year, we strive to bring fans a memorable Free Comic Book Day experience, and we know comic book retailers are looking forward to treating everyone to a day of fun and discovery. So we hope fans will visit their LCS to celebrate. That is true, Ashton Greenwood. That is true. Free Comic Book Day spokesman, the variety of this year's comic selection is really exciting. There's something for every kind of fan, from the longtime reader to the comic book curious. The cool thing is obviously in the thumbnail, I have some Free Comic Book Day books on there. I think ASM, TMNT, and maybe one other one. But I didn't look at this list yet of the Free Comic Book Day ones. I literally just took the ones that popped up for Marvel and I think maybe DC. Let's see. Charizard and stuff. It's awesome, man. CSN did a Free Comic Book Day issue. Who's CSN? Maybe I'm just not thinking straight. Shadow Man. All right, let's check this out, though. Let's check this shit out. Gold sponsor titles. Aftershock. I haven't been hearing much about Aftershock lately, but they got a new one, Seismic Stories. Can you click on them, too? No, you can't click on them. Let's see. Archie Horror presents. Yeah, I'm all about those Archie Horrors. I'll tell you what. I read that one. What was it? The Wilkins Boy Curse. What the hell was that called? Something Wilkins Boy. That was awesome. So the Cursed Library, definitely going to be checking that one out. Oh, damn. Power Rangers with a Ranger Academy. At least I'm assuming that's Power Rangers. Umbrella Academy with The Witcher. Damn, we're off to a pretty good start. We're off to... Oh, Comic Shop News. Oh, that's cool that they're going to be doing a free comic book day issue. Oh, yeah, Dynamite, I got you. Cult of that Wilkins boy. Ah, shit, I noticed a little bit... Hold on. I noticed a little bit of lag. If I kick off for a second, you'll know why. But that should be... I should be good. Let me know if I get kicked off at all. But I should be good. All right, cool. I'm gonna continue on, assuming it says I'm still live, so I should be good. I'm gonna sound like a nerd, but I hope Star Trek Preludes to the Day of Blood is easy to find. Bone Factory. I'm gonna be real with you. I have a feeling that Free Comic Book Day, you're gonna be able to find a lot of these books. The only time I thought Free Comic Book Day was wild was, I think, was it last summer? No, not last summer. I think it was 2 summers ago with the Stray Dogs Dog Days issue and the House of Slaughter issue. People were going batshit crazy over that. They were selling them for like $10. That's nuts to me. Let's see. Red Sonja from Dynamite, Dogman and the League of Misfits. I don't know if any of you guys know what Dogman is, but I grew up with Captain Underpants. Is that supposed to be Captain Underpants off to the side right there? Some stores don't care. Some stores don't carry everything. That one sounds like it'll be at most shops. Yeah, I can only imagine a Star Trek's going to be at most of them. Oh, you may be right on the Red Room. My niece reads that. All right, cool. Gotta be. That's what I'm thinking. I grew up with Captain Underpants, and I feel like that is Captain Underpants, but I didn't know what Dogman was. Oh, Fish Flies is about to be a sweet one. That's written by Jeff Lemire. Lyle, what's up, buddy? I've heard that Dogman is incredibly popular with younger kids. I've heard that too. I go to, like, every once in a while when I go to Target, I see a lot of kind of box sets with Dogman. So, what does that say? I think both are distributed through Scholastic. I wouldn't be surprised. I think Dave, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive Dave Pilkey also did Captain Underpants as well. Spitzkoff, what's up, buddy? Damn, my kids love Dogman. Cool. Well, that's really cool. That's popular. I don't know if it holds up like Captain Underpants did, but that's awesome to know. And there is, I'm guessing, the Star Trek one that you were just talking about. Who was it? Bone Factory. Hopefully that's the one. But Fish Flies. I heard Fish Flies is going to be a really cool one. I love Jeff Lemire stuff, though. And then we've got another ASM Venom. I mean, we all knew that one was coming, right? ASM Venom. They can't just not put out an ASM Venom title. What would Marvel be doing? Then we got Avengers X-Men. Let's see. Conan the Barbarian. I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty excited for the new Conan Barbarian. I haven't been reading any of the Conan shit from Marvel. I mean, they've got, 200 Omnis at this point, if you keep up with the Omnibus. They've got an insane amount of Conan Omnis. But I don't know. I have faith in Titan Comics. I think it's going to be a really cool series that they do. Let's see. Jarl, what's up, buddy? Order Gunbreed, hoping it'll be a good series. Awesome. I hope it is too for you. And now we got this one from Viz Media. How do you say, a Shojin X Rooster Fighter? That's a pretty cool... I mean, it's not the final cover art, but it does look pretty cool. And there we go. This is about to be a big one. Oh, somebody commented... hold on. Is it this week? So somebody commented... The Free Comic Book Day Animal Castle 1, is it the same thing as the one that's coming out tomorrow for New Comic Book Day? We'll check that out in a little bit when we get through these books, because that kind of throws me off. It's the same exact cover, but I can't imagine why you would release the actual book and then put out a Free Comic Book Day, especially seeing that it's Volume 2. If anything, I could see if they did a Free Comic Book Day for Volume 1 to try to get some fans in it. Yeah, that's what I assume too, a shortened version, but why would you put out the actual copy before that? If anything, next week would be a smarter thing, in my opinion, for Animal Castle, because then you could get the fans already hyped up for it. Maybe they get a little sneak preview, and you also got the new fan base coming in. Oh, brand new volume. Everyone likes it. I'll check it out too. And then they picked up the free comic book day one as well, and they thought, man, this is actually really good. I'm going to grab this, and maybe I'll go back and grab the other ones. But to have the actual comic come out first, and then kind of the preview of it, assuming it is the same one, that doesn't seem like a good marketing strategy, in my opinion, but I'm not a marketer. Let's see. Action Labs coming in hot with Princeless. Let's see. And American Mythologies got Tom Holland's Fright Night. Arcana Comics with Kato Katora. Mech Cadets. Greg Pak. Is it Greg Pak or Greg Pak? Greg Pak. One or the other. Mech Cadets. That might be a cool one. That's all right. So that's why I messed up saying it earlier. I said Star Wars Avatar Last Airbender. That's going to be a crazy ass crossover. It's one of those, flip it over books. We got Star Wars and Avatar Last Airbender in it. Henny, what's up, buddy? Animal Castle is one of my books of the year last year. I actually never finished it. I wonder if they have... Nah, they don't have a hardcover out. They most certainly probably have a trade paperback out at least. But I read the first, I think, 2 or 3 issues. That shit was really good. I do recommend checking that one out. Let's see. I was wondering that too. Think it's a review of last volume, a preview of the new and that would be cool. To have like the first issue, or like a preview of the first issue, or maybe the whole first issue, and then a preview of the volume 2 issue 1. I have a few number ones and then nothing. Yeah, well, that was the thing about Animal Castle, and that's why I couldn't find that shit anywhere either. I had to wait a while until I found that first issue, because that was still part of the big comic boom where everybody was going crazy over everything. That was the craziest thing to me, though. It's just like, even for the indie publishers, of all the stuff that comes out, there's new series all the time. What made that one pop off? Why was that one so big? Other than people talking about it, the hype train started going. Did it get optioned? I mean, there's a lot of shit that gets optioned. I mean, Philadelphia's optioned. I think Noctera is, just from Image alone. I'm sure there's a lot of other ones that's still kind of in the works. But yeah, just, even looking at this list, like Fish Flies, that's a brand new series from Jeff Lemire. Jeff Lemire's got a good track record. Why isn't that a popular one? New Umbrella Academy, you'd think a new series for that would go really crazy, because that's already a Netflix show. So I don't know. I don't know why the hell things pop off. Talking animals always does well. I agree with that. Rogue Rook, go grab them. Go have fun. Stay safe, buddy. And even the ASM Venom, I think that one was a really popular one. Was it? Oh, shit. What was that? 2 years ago? Was that the one where I think, was it Toxin? No, not Toxin. What was that fucking character that Donny Cates created, but it was just the Scorpion. Who was that? It was, I think, a yellow and black character. And I think that popped in one of those free comic book day issues, and people are going crazy like, oh, that's actually the first appearance. It's not in the real comic. It's the preview, but it's the first. No, not Sleeper. What was it? I don't think it's Sleeper. Because Codex. No, not Codex. Codex came later. That was the older version of Dylan. It happened back in Absolute Carnage, when in one of the tie-ins, when Miles Morales and the Scorpion were going at it, and they kind of left the Scorpion to die, but instead he got, I don't know, a fucking souped up suit. Who the hell was that? I remember the cover too. It was like issue 26 or 27. We can figure this out. Venom. I don't know. Was it this series? No, not this crap ass series. $26. I think it was 26. Yeah, there it is, 26. Who is this guy? What did they call him? I could have sworn it was like Toxin or something, but I know Toxin is another character. Yeah, and here's the second printings that people also went batshit crazy over. Oh, somebody's going to remember. I'm going to leave it up. Someone will eventually remember. All right, we're going to keep going, though. Scroll down. The name should be there. I don't think it is, because this is the first issue for months. Fascinated with symbiotes. Actually, the next issue... Hold on. Where's the next issue? Let's see. How do I... God damn it. 27. Oh, Virus. That's it. It's Virus. They didn't say they don't have his name on here, but you're absolutely right. That's it. Good call, brother. Good call. All right. We get back to this. We hit that one. All right. Then we've got... Oh, Virus. Man, people are going so crazy over Virus, and it was such a joke. Everybody... I feel like Donny Cates kept doing that in that series. Noel's cool as shit. It doesn't matter how it ended with King in Black. Noel's a really cool character. I wish they would have done more with him. But then you had Virus that turned out to be the Scorpion. Then you had Codex that also turned out to be just a different version of Dylan Brock. He could have had so many cool creations, and it was just like reused characters. I didn't feel Rogue Rook. It's a horrible series. I'm still reading it for whatever reason, and I don't know why. I just don't. It's one of those things I feel deep down in my bones that I'm gonna regret it if I drop it, but at the same time, I've been regretting every issue that I bought. Same with that Hulk series, except, I'll tell you what, I may actually like that Hulk series more than Venom. That's saying something. At least with the Hulk series, they had, They did fans of service and they just said, we're done. We're ending it. But I don't know anybody that really likes that Venom series either. I wouldn't even say it's a completionist because I've been so disappointed with a lot of Marvel series where I just said, I'm done. Oh, actually, that's a good call. I'll move myself over here for now. That's a good call, KO. I drop stuff when I don't like it or when I continue on with it for a few more issues and I'm like, you know what? I don't like the direction of the story. I already haven't been a big fan of it to begin with. And I just kind of say, screw it. I'm done. But Venom, I always feel bad dropping a Venom series. Spider-Man, they've been doing Spidey wrong for a hot minute now, but Venom, Donny Cates' series wasn't perfect by any means, but it was still a good run. I enjoyed what they were doing, but this one's bad. This one's really bad. Let's see. Dial Books got one. Dynamite with Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids. If you grew up with Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids, I recommend checking out this series. I really like the artwork, and I think it hits really good on the nostalgia. It's not like... It doesn't feel like a cheap cash grab, in my opinion. I think from the issues I've read, I think they're all kind of the same way. It's like, I think there's 2 or 3 short stories in all the issues, and I think they've done a good job with them so far from what I've read. Henny, you staying on the new Doctor Strange series? I'm going to read issue 2 digitally. I didn't pick it up because I don't know. I don't like that artwork, but if the story is good in the second issue, I'll probably go back and grab it, and then I'll get the third issue too. Dr. Nesneb, what's up, buddy? Just found a Spider Boy in the dollar bin. It's starting, baby. You get your copies in the dollar bin. They're coming. I'm surprised to see it in there so soon, though. I will say that much. I've talked about it, though. As much as I like to joke about this shit, the way that they introduced Spider-Boy, it kind of seems like he could easily come back and stick around for a minute compared to a lot of the other Spider characters that just like casually come and go and don't really have any staying power. They don't really serve a purpose besides just existing as another Spider character. Spider-Boy is like, yo, I've been on all these missions with you. We did all this shit together and you guys don't remember. And they just like kind of bounced out of there. But they could really do a lot of stuff with Spider-Boy at that rate. Maybe he comes back in another issue or two and they give him his own series where he was in whatever world he's in or whatever, and they do, I don't know, they show some of the adventures that they've been on together. You know, they could do something with Spider-Boy 100% compared to some of these other ones. Let's see, that Furry Freak Brothers looks cool. Oh, down one more. Let me bring that up. Let's see, Fantagraphics books. Fantagraphics books always has good stuff, though. Let's see. Wait, Marvel actually did a DC collab? I thought it was a joke. Let's see. First, second books. Definitely a kid's one. You know, I want to talk about this one for a second. The Overstreet Guide to Collecting Comics 2023 from Gemstone Publishing. You know, I could be wrong, but I feel like when I see people use that book in this day and age, I don't really know what to think, because as soon as this book is printed, as soon as this book is even being written, it's out of date. Prices are constantly fluctuating. Everything's always changing. And when someone tells me like, "Oh, it says it's this in the Overstreet price guide," well, I mean, is that what it's selling for on eBay? Is that what it's selling for online? Whatnot, Mercari, whatever. I just, you know, I just feel like because I had a shop out in Oklahoma. If you heard that story, that's the one where they look every single thing up, and then I had them. They looked up key collector, and then they follow through on eBay. But he also uses this guide, so he starts with the guide, and then moves the key collector to see if it's a key, and then he moves to eBay for what it's selling for. So at that rate, it's like, why use it? You have all of these options out there that's constantly updating. I'm sure a lot of these websites have something that's actually like auto updating as soon as sales go through on, say, eBay, or I know there's other places to buy actual comics and shit. Like what was it, CLZ? I think that, and like Shortbox. I think you can buy comics on those websites. But like I don't know. That's just my thought. I just feel like if you use eBay, there's no purpose of this book. Let's see. You're right by a price card portion, but it also has grading standards, which unfortunately most people don't know. Or that's cool. So I didn't know that. I didn't know. So that's me being just not knowledgeable on the subject. I didn't know that was in there. I just assumed it's strictly the collecting, an Overstreet price guide. I thought that's really what it is. Marco, what's up, buddy? But that's cool if they have that in there. I know a book I got a while ago. It actually came with a little card, and I thought I had it around here. It was like, it showed what the page quality was, like where you could hold it up to the page itself, and if it fell into that category, that's the type of page quality it is. So I liked using that when I was pressing and cleaning and trying to grade my own books. Like, I always had that next to me. I thought that was essential. But I talked to some people who they say when they're going through their books and they're pricing for their shop or they're pricing for their online store, they're like, yeah, the Overstreet price guide, it's essential for my business. And I'm thinking, I don't know. I would look it up on eBay personally. Let's keep going. TMNT. That's going to be a cool one. It kind of looks like a Saturday Morning Adventures a little bit, but apparently it's not, but it kind of looks that way. Image Comics got a new one from the Sacrificers. That's a cool looking cover. Let's see. Kandasha Comics, Comic House, Marvel Voices, some more Marvel goodies. Punch Up from Oni Press, Frazettaverse. That's probably pretty cool. Everyone always hypes up Frank Frazetta's artwork. Let's see. How the hell is Overstreet in print, but Toy Fair magazine is? That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. I don't know who's buying that shit up. Sacrificers does look really cool. I will say that. What it's about, I couldn't tell you. It doesn't let me click on anything either. But it does look cool. Ooh, I could probably remind me when. Well, actually, I don't need that. I'll check it out when we hit the actual list. Because the League of Comic Geeks website has all of the free comic book day books listed with it. But I wanted to talk about this like separately because it deserves its own love. Let's see. Oh, Sacrificers is Rick Remender. Yeah, it's definitely going to be sweet. Lyle, so I picked up The Last Ronin Lost Years #1. Awesome, man. Let me know what you think about it, Lyle. If you read the first series of The Last Ronin, in my opinion, that one was straight up, like just straight action. A lot of action, a lot of fun stuff going on. But to me, Last Ronin Lost Years is more of a story. And I think they're doing a really good job with the story itself. So take that for what it is. Let's see. Yeah, Smurfs, I saw that. Spitzkoff. Rebellion's coming out with the best comic ever. Good to know for all of us. My gamers, you got RuneScape coming. Ooh, Battle for Pumpkin King. That's cool from Tokyo Pop. That's a cool one. Someone said Shadow Man earlier. There we go from Valiant. Udon got Street Fighter. West of Sundown. I gotta read West of Sundown. How many of you have read West of Sundown? I've heard really good things about it, and I'm pretty sure it either just ended or it's coming up on the last couple of issues. There we go. And Viz is coming out with Animal Crossing and Kirby Manga Mania. Next article is for all the gold. That's awesome. This is all good stuff. Dr. Nesnet, man, yo, so I got a funny story about RuneScape. All right. So when I was in tech school for the Air Force, so for those of you who don't know, there's some people watching. You might, it's one of those things you might not know. You go from basic training, at least in the Air Force, it's 5 or 6 or 7 weeks. Shit, I don't even remember. 6 or 7 weeks, something like that. You get your job, you get all that shit, and you go to tech school. My tech school was at Shepherd. That's in Texas. I hated it there. I saw it was crazy. I talked about this before too. There's like shit. Oh my God. We were talking about bugs one day, right? And Shepherd is like covered in cockroaches everywhere at night. There's cockroaches everywhere. Their fuckers are jumping. It's disgusting. That's a whole separate story. So what I was getting at with this, because we brought up RuneScape, I had a roommate, right? I gotta take a swig for this one. I had a roommate, right? And this dude did not want to be there at all. He had less than zero interest in being, I don't know if it was just in the Air Force or this job, whatever. He didn't give a shit. I had a little bit nerdier of a job. I was, the actual AFSC was like electronics, bomber, warfare, special something. Shit, that's crazy. I don't remember that anymore either. That was all like brain dump, man. As soon as I was done, I just dropped it all. But so that was our AFSC, and he took the same electronics kind of classes that I had to take. And I'm in week like 5, right? And maybe 4, and he's just starting. This dude failed in like the first week, and it was like, all right, dude, I'm pretty stupid with this shit. And I'm in like week 4 right now. And when you're out here, you failed the first fucking test. They gave him a shot. They were like, all right, we're gonna let you retake it. We don't normally do this, but I don't know what fuck happened in your day, what's going on in your life, but just retake this test. He passed. It was all good. He moves on to the next one, right? He fails again, right? This is week 2. This dude failed again, right? And I come back from class one day, and this man's just straight chilling there playing RuneScape. The dude loved RuneScape. That's what he spent all of his time doing. He was up at all hours of the day playing this RuneScape, and it was the OG RuneScape. I don't know if they have other different ways of it, or not ways, like different. I don't even know, like different RuneScapes. It's the original shit, and this dude's like just going ham in it. He stays up till 2-3 in the morning. He's having a blast. He's always drinking. He's always having a great time. But this dude keeps failing everything, right? He keeps failing. He keeps getting washed back. He keeps getting put back a couple of weeks. And they call it old school RuneScape now. All right, cool. I was going to say, I knew it was like the OG shit, because I would watch that and I'm like, what's this? Why the fuck you playing this, man? Like, all these games. My other roommate was a huge gamer too. But this guy he loved his RuneScape. But that, it's whatever. And I'll tell you what, he failed like another test and he got washed back. And see, the thing is, when you get washed back, you have to wait for a class. So it could be a couple of weeks. So he was in there for a couple of weeks and he's just doing like chores and shit. He's working the front desk. He's just cleaning up. He's mopping. He's sweeping. He's like doing jack shit. Whenever he's off, he just goes right back to playing RuneScape. And I guess I don't exactly know where I was going with all that because that's all he did. Moral of the story is that he ended up failing like completely, and he got moved to a different job. So I don't know what the fuck he's doing nowadays. I'm sure he's not even in the Air Force anymore. But yeah, I hate to say this because I really wasn't that smart at my job, but he's probably top 10 of the dumbest people I've ever met in my life. His care was like 0. And his fuck levels were straight 0, and he woke up, he did what he had to do, and then he just sat in his ass. He didn't do any of the homework, he didn't do any of the studying, he didn't do anything. My man just played RuneScape. He got in a lot of trouble. There's one time he got so drunk and he fell off of his what the fuck? It's not a skateboard. When I was in college, everybody had one of these. It was a longboard. He had a longboard. And he was going from one of the bars that was off base, not far off base, but a little bit off base to on base. And he ate shit. This dude basically had to get carried like half a mile back to the dorms. And he couldn't leave his bed for a while. I'm telling you, the bump on his leg was like this massive fucking thing. It looked like a softball. And I'm just like, bud, you're going to get in a lot of trouble for this one. And he's like, no, dude, I'll be able to go to PT in the morning. I swear. He didn't go, man. I hope he's doing well in life, but Dynamite was a Red Rope. What was Red Rope like the leader of everything? Like the guy who always called everybody to attention that stood on like the podium? I think that was a Red Rope. Am I saying the job is more important than RuneScape? That job, I don't know, but that's what I think of when I hear the Air Force. Dude, I swear, when they make jokes calling it the Chair Force, it's true. There's a shitload of office jobs, and even the job where I worked, like flight line maintenance, there's a lot of sitting. There's a lot of sitting, my guy. But that was that. That was a fun one. That was good times. I could probably tell you. There's so many fucking Air Force stories I could tell you guys. But I'll save another one for another stream. But that is all the free comic book day stuff. My man was watching it, Marcus. I wouldn't be surprised, dude. He was on. He was laser focused. He had his sodas. He had all of his goodies. My man snuck alcohol into those dorms. He did not care. Yeah, because we couldn't have alcohol in our dorms even if you were 21. So it sucked. All right. Let's get to the real books. Now, a lot of these I just got done covering. I'm going to move myself back to the corner, wherever the hell. There we go. So this is, like I said, I did cover a lot of these, but we're still going to be going over all of the new ones at the bare minimum. We are going to check out the Animal Castle one just because we were wondering about it earlier. I usually like to start off with this. It really is a little bit lighter of a week. I mean, everybody is just kind of waiting for free comic book day at this point. CAKS, man, missed the last few streams. Happy I caught this one. Man, I'm happy you're here. That means a lot to me. Thank you, buddy. Day trading RuneScape to get the premium membership. Man, I'm telling you, I wouldn't even be surprised. What's really crazy is the amount of people, because it's obviously a lot of kids that go into the Air Force. Like, you don't see, I was 24 and I felt like I was one of the oldest ones in the group. Most people are like 18, 19 years old. But everybody bought expensive headphones, including myself. I got these, but I still use them. So they buy a fucking expensive ass computer, and usually there's a few other things that usually people spend all of their money on right off the bat. As soon as they get to tech school, they just blow everything that they saved up from basic. Ryan, what's up, buddy? Man, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing well too. So here we go. Let's check out the new one from Whatnot. Oni Press got a new one. Mad Cave with a fresh one. Let's go. We got some good shit coming out this week. Oh, shit. Actually, oh, no. I had something funny to talk about with you guys, too. I don't know if I can... let's see. Let me get all these up first. All these new series, and I'll see if I can find it real quick. I'm telling you, the comments were gold. Dynamite. A lot go into debt at the BX. That is the truest thing. You guys might laugh, or you might not believe that. It might just be a joke, but seriously, BX's is like the on base kind of little mini mall type thing. They got a lot of shit there. People blow so much money there. It's outrageous, the amount of crap that they buy. Strippers right ass go. All right, so that's the free comic book they won. Let's see. So it's going to include a 12-page excerpt from Animal Castle 2 Volume 1, as well as an 18-page. All right, so that was right. So I think somebody said it, or they said that they hope it's going to be like that. This makes it good, in my opinion. So what if you're just tuning in, what we originally said, because Animal Castle Volume 2 Issue 1 is coming out this week, and we saw that the free comic book day Animal Castle Volume 2 Issue 1 is coming out this Saturday. And I was like, well, why would you come out with the free comic book day issue on it when the actual issue's coming out before that? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But what we were talking about, I think somebody said either they're going to put Volume 1 in there, or they hope they put Volume 1 in there. So that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to include Volume 2, Issue 1, 12-page excerpt from it, as well as an 18-page excerpt from Animal Castle Volume 1. So you're going to be able to get a little glimpse of what 1 was like. You can kind of determine from there. You get a little sneak peek at Volume 2, and then if you really like it, I'm sure the shop will still have it, and you can pick that up as well. Henny, Uncle Sam, rubbing hands. Dude, he's getting his money one way or another. And there we go. So this is the story I was going to tell you guys. This was funny as shit. I think I have to show you on my phone though. Oh man, I'd hate to, because I don't think you can. Last time I tried bringing up Instagram on the internet, it didn't work and it made me sign in, and I don't know what my sign in stuff is. So I just want to show you this real quick. I'll bring it up. Let's see. Only because we're bringing up Whatnot right now. So his name is JC_comics and collectibles. I follow him. He's a really nice guy. Go give him a follow. He posted this, right? He posted, does it pop up? It does. He posted that. If you can tell, it's all dollar books of Ninja Funk issue number 1. And it says, yo, why did this booth at this convention have signed Ninja Funk books for $1 with a bunch of laughing faces? No, I did not buy any. It's got 118 comments, and for the most part, they're all frying Ninja Funk. That Spider-Man booth, that's the dude that wrote it. He actually had a funny comment. He pinned it. He put Ninja Fail. If you take a peek at that. Yeah, he put Ninja Fail on there. It's not even fucking... Yeah, Ninja Fail. I got a good laugh at that one. So he obviously hopefully got a laugh at that. And then Bolo came in and he's saying that Ninja Funk's the shit. All stuff like that. But I just thought it was really funny because Ninja Funk sucked. It was not good. So to see all of them just casually chilling in the dollar bin, and those were like Kirkham. I saw Kirkham variants. Actually, these are all the variants. That's actually all of them. There's a second picture. Is it going? It ain't going. All right, well, there we go. Those are all the different covers. There's like the Pokemon homage, I think the Mac variant, some other ones, but yeah. They're all in the dollar bin. And I don't know who signed them. I didn't go through all the comments. I saw it when it kind of first popped up. I thought it was really funny. But I got to laugh at that. We're talking about Whatnot, so I just wanted to kind of tell you that too. Let's see. Gem Mint was repping that Ninja Funk. That's because Gem Mint got a lot of copies of it and he was able to sell them. So that's, in my opinion, probably why he was moving it. But it wasn't good in my opinion. Let's see. Never heard of it before this story. I think Ninja Funk was the first Whatnot Publishing book that came out. John. I never met him in person. But I didn't like that one video that he put out that he ended up deleting. So that will, that's my take on the whole situation with that. That was from like C2E2, I think. So Astrobots number 1. This is a brand new one written by Simon Furman. Hey, Man, you know what? Hold on, let me see what Simon's. So Simon, Alpha Flight, Transformers, pretty good writer on this one. The Amazing Fantasy from '04, Bloodshot, Annihilation Ronin. This might be good. I'll tell you straight up right now. If you guys are a fan of like Transformers, you're probably going to like this one too. Probably. Do you know how to tell the different... Hold on, Henny. I did read that. Oh, wait. Shit. We're not even... Why the hell didn't a single person... Why didn't a single person tell me that that I wasn't back on this one right now? My bad, guys. So I was looking at Simon Furman. He did like Alpha Flight and Transformers and some other books like that. He did all the Transformers. So if you like Transformers, you're probably going to like Astrobots as well. Comics Elite said it was boring. Well, there you go. Lyle, I'll get to that in a second. So Henny, I'm not, if someone else has seen it and they want to talk about it, they can. I don't. Yeah. Everyone's just looking at my face. I'm like, oh yeah, right here. Getting real close. No, I'm not going to talk about it because I don't remember all the details of the video. I just recall sitting there watching it, and there's probably a few times where I swear to God, like I audibly gasped, like, "What you said that, my guy?" Yeah, I was like, "Wow, you're really saying some shit right now." And that comment section, that's brutal. My man took a beating in that comment section, but wasn't a very good take on a situation. So if anyone wants to put their 2 cents into it, into chat, and fill Henny in on what exactly was in the video, you can do that. But because I don't know the actual, because I don't recall the actual story itself with all the details and what went down, what didn't go down. It was all the drama from fucking C2E2. And I'd stay away from that crap. It's always the whatnot crowd that gets involved with that shit. And it's always one group hates the other group, and one group's a prom and the other group's not a prom. I don't give a shit. You know, whatever you want to do. You want to flip 100 books, flip them. You don't want to flip them, I don't care what you do. I feel like there's so many people that even reach out to me. They're like, dude, are you going to talk about the drama that happened at the fucking con? Why would I talk about that? You know, it's just not a big deal to me. Now, when people put their 2 cents into stuff that they're kind of getting themselves involved with things that they don't need to be involved in, that's a whole different ballgame. But you know, there's no reason to involve yourself with something that doesn't involve you. That's why people are always so negative about shit. They read stuff and they see stuff that doesn't even concern them, and they turn it into a problem. Like, how? And they always say, like, did you see what they posted? Did you see that video? No, I didn't see it. No, I didn't see the post. Why not? Here, check it out. I don't want to see it. It's that simple. You cut negative shit out of your life, and all of a sudden there's like no more negative. If you think this is a problem, then eliminate that problem. I think that's a really simple concept that a lot of people just don't, I don't know, they don't follow. They like to be involved with that type of shit, and I just don't understand why. Let's see. Only heard negative stuff about whatnot. It depends on who you talk to. You're going to hear, it's going to be one or the other. You're going to hear all negative, and you're going to hear all positive. That's what it is. I've had some negative experiences, but I think whatnot is, I've had negative experiences. You can make money on it if there's good sellers. I'll leave it at that. There are very good sellers. Don't let a few bad apples ruin everything for you. You can get good deals on it. You can find some good shit on there. Just, you know, you got to be careful with what you buy. Let's see. Taffer, there won't be any more Comics Elite. Oh yeah, KO, you were telling me about that too. Real rude. That's one of the reasons why I watch you, bro. Keep it real, man. Do my best. I do what I can, buddy. Let's see. That's a great take. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that. Whatnot was no good when you were one of the sellers who they backed for where they had hundreds of people, but the smaller shops. Yeah, it's the shop. It's the small. It's like the people who are there. that aren't sponsored and that they don't have, because you can tune in. I actually watch Whatnot for a lot of the video game stuff. I think that's a really good category with a good community. I think there's a lot of people on there that have really good stuff available, and they're willing to negotiate. And so far I haven't been burned on anything, and I don't think that I got wasted on anything, or I wasted money on anything. Comics though, without saying, well, I don't really have names. I just know what people tell me. I think you really have to be careful with a lot of the comic sellers. Not everybody, but a lot of them, yes. Yeah, Dynamite. I know a lot of LCS owners that do too. Let's see. Thank you, Lyle. I appreciate that. Except these streams. I always get off topic, but that's why I like them too, because we're talking about all good shit. Let's see. Like this. Oh, all right. Exile is so damn good. See, I think Exile's not bad. I didn't read the 3rd issue, though. It's like people who hate to watch videos. I just don't get it. I've got better things to do with my time. Yeah, that's the thing. They watch people to see what they're doing, and they keep up with their posts. Like, imagine the people that hate that entire Whatnot group. You know damn well they're keeping an eye on everything that they do. And then they can just be on top of it when they slip up, or they post something that's stupid, or maybe they make a massive sale when they shouldn't have made that sale. Why follow them, Just let them do their fucking thing. Leave them alone. You'll have a better day if you just keep that type of energy out. Chels Art and stuff. Got to go update my eBay. Love you guys. Peace. Hey, love you too. Stay safe. Have a good one, buddy. Let's see. I think they're still doing the Friday. All right, gotcha. I'll tell you one thing. This department. Oh, 2nd Street. I need that Department of Truth. Oh, I need that. I got to buy that, man. Yes, it's impossible to judge quality through Whatnot stream, and everyone just says near mint or reader copy. It really is like that. It really is like that. That's the sad part. Or they don't say anything at all. Or they say straight off the rack. You know how many books are fucked up straight off the rack? A lot, man. A lot of books are screwed up straight off the rack. Or they say never read. That also doesn't mean shit. Yeah, it's never been read before. I got a stack of books that I've never read before, and I know damn well that a lot of them have dings and dents on them. I grabbed them on New Comic Book Day, and they're mangled, some of them. Speaking of that, this is the one that somebody mentioned earlier. Lamentation. It's a brand new one from Oni Press. It's written by Cullen Bunn, so if you're a horror fan, obviously a Cullen Bunn fan, you're going to need to check this shit out too, because everything Cullen Bunn writes, I feel like, is extremely good. No doubt. Bunch of different covers for it. Let's see what it's about, though. Let's see. Oh, hold on. The DCBS variant looks nice on IST. There's a Department of Truth variant. All right, hold on. And in case you guys didn't know, IST was InStockTrades.com. Oh, there's no way that's it. Oh, dude, that shit is sweet. For $25, I'm literally going to buy this after the stream. That is the comment of the day right there. It goes from 2nd Street Marvels right down to John Bomarito. Sorry about that. Bomarito. That's legit. Do you know a good place to buy trade paperbacks for G.I. Joe? Wait, this is the regular one? It says deluxe. Oh, wait, is this the regular one? I didn't know that was it. Volume 4, Volume 1, Volume 1. Oh, wait, which one? Nah, this one's got to be it, because this one's more expensive. Yeah, oh yeah, there it is. That's got it. Oh my goodness. Let me move my dumb ass out the way. Wow. That's legit. If you like King Spawn and Above Snake, Sean Lewis book Survival comes out tomorrow. That one I'm definitely going to be checking out too. Definitely like Bunn's horror work, but he does so many that it's hard to read them all. That's a fact. That is an absolute fact. Yeah, but why so few issues? Wish Image would wait a little longer. I agree with that. I think their deluxes are a little too small in my opinion, because I think Philadelphia's is also only like 12 issues. Well, actually, no. Hold on. This one's 1 through 17. So, I mean, it's still not 24, but it is a nice little happy medium. And I think 1 through 17 is kind of the entire first volume before it jumps back into like where the real plot is going to be going. But good call on that one, John. I'm definitely going to be getting that. So in case if you guys were interested in this, you better not buy this. You better not buy this out before I get a copy. It's instocktrades.com. Yeah, 520 pages. This is definitely going to be worth the $30. Call it like 40 when it's all said and done with tax and shipping. It still looks like it's definitely worth it. All right, so this is the one we were just talking about, Lamentation, new horror one from Colin Bunn. Six Gun Basilisk. I didn't like Basilisk though. I thought that one was stupid. I think it was good in the beginning, and it just kind of went away. Preston, what's up, buddy? Hell yeah, John. Yeah, I'm gonna get my copy. I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm definitely getting my copy after this stream. That shit is nice. Let's see. After weeks of grueling rehearsals, a new production is set to begin at the Framed Requiem Theater. Razid's Lament, 3 acts of gothic horror set inside a haunted castle, the story that summons more than mere fantasy. Under the stern rule of dedicated but temperamental director, the script seems to be ever-changing and more mysterious still. Our lead actress has found herself cast in the role of a lifetime without so much of an audition. I gotta move myself again. I'm blocking the cover. Let's see. Grand debut is fast approaching. Barrage of Razors Nights. It sounds decent. I'm going to be honest. There's nothing really going on in that really stands out to me. I know Colin Bunn's a really good writer, so. Monomyth, brand new one from Mad Cave Studios. Magic is All But Extinct. Who's writing it? David Hazan. And the last Alien Wizard Castle. See, this one's kind of going to do away with me. I'm just not too interested in the fantasy shit with like magic and wizards, which is, conveniently, a lot of shit like Marvel. But I don't know. That stuff doesn't always do it for me. But it is a horror. Those chosen to find a horror of the likes they've never experienced, they will have to confront the deepest parts of themselves, their tragic past, and defeat each other in order to survive the ordeal. Mad Cave Studios does put out good books, though. I will say that much. Let's see. Ice Cream Man hardcover is cheaper than if you buy all the single issues. Can't beat that. Ice Cream Man's also very legit. Time to relax and listen to the man. Rogue Rook, well worded, keeping the negative out of your life. Appreciate it, buddy. Not big into fantasy either, but not trying to... See, that's Hot Mustard Gas. I always try to do that. I read Stoneheart or Stonehenge, whatever that shit was, from Emma Kubert a few weeks back. I tried. I didn't really like it. So, we'll see. Let's see. This might be a dumb, but this will be my first free comic book day. Oh, Austin, that's awesome, man. Man, no. So what usually happens for new comic book day is there's a lot of not a lot of publishers. There's a lot of shops that limit how many you can get. I think... I can't recall. I know there's a lot of shops that don't care if you take one of each, but they said I think my shop last year was like, I think it said you can get like 10 books and it might be like a quarter or 50 cents after that, or I might be mixing that up. That might be the shop that was out in Oklahoma that I used to go to periodically. They had a limit and they charged you after that. I can't remember if my shop here in PA does that. I don't think they do. But I know the other ones don't do that either. I think mine limits you to 3. Yeah, there's usually a limit of some sort. But I know a few years back, I'm pretty positive my shop didn't give a shit. And they just said, take one of each. And I know out in Oklahoma, my main shop also was get one of each. But there's definitely a few nowadays too. Where they try to limit you a little bit on them. I want them all. There's a lot of good ones, buddy. Man, Austin, I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. That's cool, Preston. Awesome. All right, here's this one's from Scoot. I think I've talked about this one before. It's part of the Nonstop little kind of company within Scout or whatever the hell they're doing. Little This is for kids, though. What the hell? What the hell just happened there? Whoa. Oh. Whoa, that was wild. I tried to say something, all of a sudden it was like, couldn't breathe. No, Carmen Courageous, new one from Scoot. It's meant for kids, in case you were wondering. Everything from Scoot is a kids type thing. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. That's crazy. All right, let's pop into Image. And do we have any Skybound? We got Skybound. We'll bring up Boom's. We'll just bring in Boom Studios too. We'll do it like I do my videos. Let's see. If you guys like Coffin Comics and Star Wars, they have some sick variants going on sale this Thursday. Oh, it's awesome. I won't be in town, so I got mine today after we got done getting books ready for tomorrow. So I wanted to tell you guys this too. I don't know where the hell everybody's from, but this Saturday, while I know it is Free Comic Book Day. Oh, it's not the same place anymore. Let me bring it up. Oh shit, what's it even called? Revolution? I don't even remember what it's called now. Oh, damn it. I don't know what it's called, guys. There's a comic show in my area. It might be like an hour away, but I'm going to go to it on Saturday. It's like toys, comics, a bunch of other vintage shit, video games. I'm going to hang out for a little bit, see what it's all about. So if you guys are in the area and you're going to go, let me know. Love to meet up and check out some comics with you guys. Colorado, man. Yo, good looks in the Nuggets last night. Oh, and I did see, hey, Dad, what's going on, man? Saturday's also first day of walleye fishing. Man, it's always awesome when you pop in. Love when you pop in. That's so cool. But I see Rogue Rook said, never read Department of Truth. What's it about? I think X-Files is a good way to describe it. Oh, yeah, that would probably help out big. What city am I in? I'm currently in Allentown, Pennsylvania, but it's like an hour away, I think. I think it's... am I mixing them up? I think I'm mixing them up. Shit. I don't know. I don't know if... Dr. Nezneb, if you're in the Discord... I'm going to put the info in the Discord later about the one I'm going to be going to. Because I've got a flyer for it. I just don't remember the details. But yeah, if you're wondering about Department of Truth, I think... I think X-Files is a good way to describe it. It's got conspiracies and shit in it. They did a really good job with the series so far. Radiant Black is embossed covered. Ooh, let's take a little peek at that. I'm going to bring that up because I'm going to be talking about that anyway. I'm going to bring that up because it's the final issue. I hate this place. It's awesome. We talked about all the Free Comic Book Day stuff, so I'm not going to be bringing that up again. I'm going to bring up the Sacrificers to see if there's any actual info on it now, though. Star Signs is a brand new one. And we'll bring that up for you guys that like Buffy. And yeah, so this is going to be... Here we go. What's the Discord? Would love to join and talk comics. Let me see if I can... do I have it up right now? I don't think I do. Let's see. All right. I will, Austin, by the end of the stream, I'll have it on, I'll have it as a pinned comment. So let's see. We'll talk about Radiant Black first. I feel like we're finally getting on with the Radiant Black series. Okay, cool. I travel for work. If I end up near PA, I'll let you know. Awesome. I can my dad grew up in Allentown. That's awesome, man. I conveniently grew up here too. Moved away for quite a few years. Finally back. Then moved to New York, though. So Radiant Black, like I was saying, I feel like they finally got into the actual story itself. They've been kind of, I don't know, going in all different directions for a long time, but I'm really excited to see what they're doing with it now. All of those robots and whatever they kind of were that they've been talking about coming to Earth since the beginning of the series, they're finally here. We're finally getting some shit going. This issue might not be that crazy like I'm hyping it up for because it does say it's returned to existence. That's kind of how the last issue ended, so I'm excited to see what happens with it, though. And this is probably... Oh, black light cover. Ooh, I like the black light covers. Had to bring this one up. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TMNT issue number 5. This is the series finale for this one. I've been buying them all. I haven't read the series just yet. I read the first volume. The first volume was awesome. If you're a TMNT or a Power Rangers fan, you definitely got to check it out. Let's see. Then I Hate This Place, another bomb one from Image. If you're a fan of horror series, I always go back to this. I always say if you liked Basket Full of Heads from DC, it was the DC Joe Hill House shit that released kind of around Halloween, maybe 2, maybe 3 years ago at this point. If you liked that series, I don't know why, but this series really reminds me of it. And they always have the explicit variant. I've been putting this series on my pull list, but I've been getting very lucky. I've got all the explicit variants so far. Oh, check this series out. You won't regret it. That's what I always say. Man, whoever SKTCHD is, man, good call, buddy. After jumping through a mysterious portal, Gabby finds some answers about what the hell is going... I don't recall them jumping through a portal. When the hell did that happen? I might have to go back for issue number 7. And this is the one I wanted to bring up for the Sacrificers. So it is written by Rick Remender. Somebody brought that up earlier. Because the website that I used for Free Comic Book Day, they didn't have any actual info on there. It just kind of showed all of the books. But I still wanted to talk about them, you know, exclusively. And then the ones that we were really interested in, or the ones I saw chat was talking about a little bit more, I figured, you know, I'll bring them up too. But it's by Rick Remender. And who's doing the art? Max Fiumara. Oh, good stuff. So tomorrow is a harmonious paradise thanks to the careful oversight of 5 families who make everything perfect for the price of 1 child per household. Now, as that bill comes due, a son expected to give everything for a family that never loved him, and an affluent daughter determined to destroy utopia must unite to end one generation's unnaturally protected reign. That sounds really damn good. That sounds really good. I'm excited for that. It sucks that it's just going to be, you know, 32 pages. Is this is it the first issue? Or is this... Now I'm not 100% sure. I agree, though. Rick Remender is always a must-buy. Ah, shit. John, you didn't have to do that, buddy. Donating towards that Department of Truth hardcover. Keep up the good works. These lives are good vibes, man. Man, I appreciate you. You didn't have to do that, but it means a lot to me. Thank you. And it's like I said, I'm 100% getting that Department of Truth right after this stream. I'm excited for it. I don't think I'll make it to PA. Gas is like... No, man, gas is... What is it? It's 460 something. It ain't that bad. It's pretty bad compared to Oklahoma when I was there, but it ain't that bad. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You know, it's fucking crazy. You know, peak COVID, when gas prices were real low, you know what it was out in Oklahoma for like a day or two? Man, 99 cents. I don't know if I still have that picture, but it was 99 cents for, I think, one whole day out in Oklahoma by one of the gas stations by me. People were taking pictures of it. People are posting that shit everywhere. And I was like, 99 cents. I've never seen this in my life. And now, lo and behold, it's like 460 something. It's ridiculous. Let's say, start a GoFundMe for gas. I saw somebody on my Facebook. That's crazy. Somebody on my Facebook actually made a GoFundMe. And the GoFundMe was that he had a lot of bills, and he had a high credit card bill, a car payment, and actual like utility bills. And he said, "I'm putting up a GoFundMe because I don't make enough money for my job." And it was very serious. And I was thinking, bud, I feel you on that. I don't make enough money. And I've got bills to pay too. I got bills just like you and everybody else. So I don't know. Let's see. Haven't seen 99 cents. I'm telling you, it was OKC. Was it technically OKC? Yeah, it was OKC. 99 cents, man. Gas is $2.90 here in Alabama. Damn, that's pretty cheap too. Hey, what's going on, Dr. Cosmos Labs? Oh, you're not in the U.S. right now? You're still up in Canada? I thought. Oh, wait, no, you were back for a little bit and you went back. Let's get back to this. So I want to bring up this series, and until the series kind of sucks, then I'm not going to hype it up anymore. Cracked Reference, what's up, buddy? So this dude Jimmy Robinson, he did the artwork, he did the story, he did everything for this book, and the first issue was awesome. Big respect to this guy. He did everything himself. All right, Joseph says, CAR, hope the rest of the stream goes well. Man, thanks for popping in. I hope you have a good rest of your day, buddy. Have a good new comic book day. I'll be back on Thursday, but if I don't see you on Thursday, have a great free comic book day on Saturday. But seriously, Junk Rabbit, the first issue was really good. I thought it was a really kind of unique read. They went into a lot of in-depth stuff about kind of how the world is and why it's the way it is. But other than that, it was a cool little story. The myth of the Junk Rabbit. And it's kind of like a rich versus poor type of series is what it seemed. But my man, Jimmy Robinson, he did all of it. So props to him for that. Really good first issue. Damn, Kaiser Comics Elite trash Junk Rabbit. I really have to watch one of their videos. Everybody in chat always says Comics Elite said the book sucked. They trashed that book. That book was a bummer. What the hell do they like? You know? I mean, it seems like based on what you guys say, they don't like anything. So I'll have to tune in. I'll have to check one out finally. And we got a brand new one written by Saladin Ahmed. I usually like to pick up his stuff. Yeah, it does. It sounds like they don't like anything. And I mean, I can't be too against that because I don't want to say I'm negative for a lot of books, but I'm very critical on a lot of books, whether why I like it or why I don't like it. But man, it always just sounds like they didn't like that, they didn't like that, they didn't like that. And I don't know. It's how it always seems. All right, well, if Comics Elite like Ninja Funk, then well, I mean, I hate to trash that book because it feels like it's falling into the category of everybody else. Like everybody online always says Ninja Funk sucked. Ninja Funk was this. I really didn't think it was good at all. I really didn't like the art. I thought the story was stupid. I thought the premise of it was dumb. The setup, the follow through, the execution, everything that led into that second issue, I didn't think any of it was good. That was like a thoroughly did not enjoy type of book. So that sucks. But we got the constellations of the zodiac fall to Earth, granting 12 ordinary people from very different walks of life the superhuman powers of the star signs. But each of them is about to learn that power always comes with a price. Saladin Ahmed, the dude killed. Man, he was goofing. Oh, wait, so the guy from Comics Elite wrote Born of Blood. See, I didn't know that either. I'm going to keep checking out these comments once they kind of unfold a little bit more. But yeah, Saladin Ahmed is almost he's like a guarantee for me. I loved what he did with Miles Morales. So this to me is a no-brainer. And here's the Doran variant too. And it's the last one from Boom Studios, another new one, not new series to my knowledge. I think it's just kind of maybe a one shot or like a one-off thing. Alec, you promised to watch. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that too. I'm very, very bad at checking Facebook. So the other thing is my phone. I keep basically no notifications on for any of the apps, but on top of that, I keep it on Do Not Disturbed. So I miss like everything. I kind of keep myself limited, as crazy as it sounds, because I do live streams, I do editing. I kind of keep myself limited on my screen time as best as I can. With like texting, Instagram scrolling, YouTube. I try to save it all for night. And I tend to lead towards YouTube, whatever pops up type shit. But I try not to be on my phone too often. He hasn't read them black box comic books either. All right. Hold on. That is true too, but I got them sitting right here. That is, I got them sitting right here at least. They're on my to read list. I've been very busy. That's what I'm going to leave you. I've been very busy. Austin, I think it's probably going to be a limited if I had to take a guess. Maybe like 12 issues or something. I've loved the new Miles run. I'm glad you're enjoying it too. This shit's been fire. They like Ice Cream Man. That pushes the envelope. All right, Ice Cream Man's great. Ice Cream Man's a really good one. If you don't like Ice Cream Man, then you don't like horror. That's my take on that. Too busy reading that. Do they even have a compendium? See, all right, so now, if anything, Dr. Cosmos Labs, I like how it's a running joke, like, oh yeah, AR, he low-key reads those My Little Ponies, but Dr. Cosmos Lab, how do you know there's a compendium? Maybe you're the one that reads My Little Pony. Yes, he talked about Born in Blood all right, so, if he talks about it every time and he wrote it, well, that makes sense then. No notifications here except for YouTube. The only creators I really enjoy their content. Second Street, man, you rock. Thank you. Assuming you're talking about me. You still rock anyway, though, buddy. The new My Little Pony cover is fire. You guys are crazy. We'll see it. We'll see it very shortly, though. Let's bring up Dark Horse and all of them. Let's see. Dark Horse, IDW, and Dynamite. They loved Red Room. All right, cool. John, yeah, it's definitely a good pickup in my opinion. You know what? I'm gonna read. What was it? Today's Tuesday. I don't think I have really any other work to do. I'm gonna bang. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bang through some of those Black Box Comics books. I don't know how many are in there. I think it's like 12 maybe or 10 or something. I'm gonna bang through them. And by Thursday's kind of review video I do, I'll have them there too. That's an AR guarantee. I'll have those books read by Thursday. All right, here we go. Obviously, I got to bring up Where Monsters Lie. Any of these books you see you want me to talk about, just let me know, and I will bring those up. I'm currently bringing up only the ones that I am going to be either picking up or that I'm currently reading. Because a lot of these are also free comic book day books that we already went through. But for free comic book day books, let me know if you want me to grab those. Like, I'll bring up the TMNT one for sure. Oh, yeah. Dream Master is definitely first on my list. Where Monsters Lie. This series has been awesome. I don't know how long they're going to be doing this series for. It doesn't really seem like a series that they can really go far along with it. Ideal City, what's up, buddy? Thanks for popping in. So it doesn't really seem like a series that they could go for a long time for, but they've done a really good job with it. If they only did 5 issues, I'd be okay with it. I like what they've done, but I'd be really cool with it if they did like 7 to 10. Oh my God, look at this other cover. I'm telling you guys, this is a really good series. This is a really fun one. And Wash the Lie. All right, I'll do that. All right. I'm telling you guys straight up, by Thursday, I'll have the Black Box Comics books read, and I will watch the Comics Elite video. First off, how long are they? Let's get that out of the way first. How long are these videos? We'll take a peek at them now. Did they say what? Did they say why this is going to be their last video? Manuel, what's up, buddy? Final, skip its, mez, and top 10s. 42 minutes? Wait, is that the one? 42 minutes long? Holy shit. Ooh. A long-ass video, guys. Now, I'll tell you what, I know these streams are long, and that's why everyone says, I don't have time to sit down and watch a 2-hour stream. Now, I get that. I totally get that. 42 minutes, though. That's a long time, folks. I'll just lie and pretend I watch it. See, that's the other thing with my actual videos. When everyone always said like their videos are too damn long, and then I stopped doing videos, and they said we want more in depth. We want them to be more in depth. My man, how if you want it more in depth, it's going to be too long. It's going to be way too long. Because my preview videos, they used to be like 30 to 35 minutes, and I was like, this is way too long. You got to cut that down between like 12 to 15 minutes. Oh my God. If I did a 6-hour video, I don't even know what I would do a 6-hour video for. I don't even know how I would stream for 6 hours with comic books. Like what would the stream be? It would just be like looking up every single thing that's been going on for weeks now in the community. That makes sense. Listen to most videos like this at work. Yeah. That's how I do some things too. Capsule, what's up, bud? Watching Comics Elite for that long is torture. They suddenly got too busy and Born of Blood finished. Nah, I totally get that. You know, getting too busy. It really sucks, but I feel like, man, like even just the 2 streams a week and the other video to edit it, man, it takes a lot. A lot of prep, a lot of work goes into it. And that's why I always appreciate you guys so much. Like, I wouldn't do this shit if I didn't have you guys for the support. That was like, oh, I love talking comics with you. I love, like, you know, listening and watching stuff, man. Like I always say, if you guys didn't enjoy this, I would not be doing it. I do this for you guys. I really do. I love talking comics. I love talking them with you. And it always means a lot to me. Next up, we got Hairball. Who was it? Dr. Cosmos Lab. I think it was him, assuming he's still here. I believe he said Hairball 2 wasn't, I don't want to put words in his mouth, wasn't as good or a little slow, something along those lines. So take that for what it is. I thought the first issue kind of was the same way, just a little, like, not a whole lot of stuff happened. It was creepy, but like I said, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think he said it was a little slow. See, I don't either, Taffer. If it's a good story or a creepy story that's building on the something, totally different, and I'm all about it. Here's the cover B for it as well. Because I want to know what's up. Oh, yeah, there is Dr. Cosmos. Hairball's good, but it's slower because of the narration. Very good because of demented stuff that happens. Awesome. That's awesome. That's why I didn't want to put words in your mouth. I knew you said it was a little bit slower, a little something. But I knew you still liked it. So I was hoping you were still here to kind of really put your 2 cents into it. And now we got a brand new one from Dark Horse, and this is by Sean Lewis. When Emma Reed journeyed back to her hometown in Alaska, she was expecting little more than a tense family reunion at the annual military alumni get-together. I was going to say, the only people I know that's up in Alaska are military people. But early that morning, a plane crash landed in the thick woods near the mountain, and the creature within brings an ancient terror to the last American frontier and will turn this unspoiled wilderness into a killing ground. I'm about it. That sounds good. Sounds good. I cook while I listen to your vids. That's cool. I actually keep YouTube videos on when I cook too. Let's see. I liked it a lot too, but it's too expensive. Oh wait, that is the expensive book, isn't it? $6. See, I get that, man. Kent's a great writer. Although I didn't like Berserker at all. Excited to read Survival. Honestly, I have a lot in my stack. Dude, I'm excited to see what you have to say about some of those books. You had a good looking stack earlier. I saw it in the Discord. I'll put that link up too. Don't worry. Actually, I might be able to do that right now. If anyone is interested, yeah, I can do that right now. Where is... Anyone is interested, yeah, I can do that right now. Gotta pause it. All right, here we go. Let me get this link for you guys. Invite. Bang, bang. And there we go. All right, everybody. There is the Discord for those of you that were interested in it. And now we can get back to these books. Military oil triggers and Sarah Palin really up there? Sounds like The Thing. Dude, I love The Thing. I always compare what was that one from Boom Studios? The Approach. I always compared The Thing to The Approach, or The Approach to The Thing. Let's see. Yo, this Thursday is going to be a new Kickstarter for an upcoming Kint book from Bad Idea. Dude, I don't like to support Bad Idea. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just being stubborn. Because I'm going to be real with you. What I have read from Bad Idea was good. I haven't disliked a book from Bad Idea, but I don't like the idea that I can't get Bad Idea books. So maybe I'm jealous of other people who can get Bad Idea, or maybe, I don't know. That's probably it. I'm probably just jealous that other people can get it and I can't. Because I've had to order everything on eBay, but I've liked what I've read. But I don't like their way that they do the business, where it's like, oh, because I talked to my shop about it. So my LCS, when they originally got called about Bad Idea Comics, said, hey, would you like to have Bad Idea Comics? And they were like, yeah, like shit, we'll take some new books. We'll try them out. And they're like, all right, cool. Yeah, we're a brand new publisher, and here's what you have to do to be able to sell our books. You have to have like this little stand right in the front. You have to have all of our books here. They have to sell for this price. You can't pull any books. You can't do these other things. And my shop was like, hold on. You reached out and asked if we want to sell your books, and now you've got all these rules to sell your books. And they were like, no, we don't want them. So they never got Bad Idea Comics. None of my shops out in Oklahoma got Bad Idea Comics. One in Tulsa did. And that's where I picked up originally a lot of the books, but that was like damn near an hour and 45 minutes away. But here, there's a place that's like 35 minutes away, but I'm literally not going there for just some fucking Bad Idea Comics books. Dr. Nesneb, I did not read All Against All. I would like to, though. I've heard very good things. Imagine naming your company Bad Idea and thinking anyone will take you seriously. Well, the problem is, K-Bar, is that I've been seeing them recently at a lot of cons, and they had like a sign. I've seen some people taking a lot of pictures with the signs and promoting Bad Idea. I just don't understand how a regular comic book fan can promote Bad Idea Comics like that. I mean, I'm going to talk highly of them and say, from what I've read, I've really enjoyed. I recommend going out to try to find them. But at that same time, I'm still going to say, that's why are you acting like, why as a business, you're going to market that way? You're going to give an LCS all these rules to sell your books, and you're just going to limit yourself. Like, no, it's a fucking comic. Let people read it. Let people enjoy what you have and what you've created. Just because you're trying to make it exclusive doesn't mean it is this like crazy cool exclusive thing people are going to be going crazy over. And I mean, they did for ENIAC 1, I will say that. But look up ENIAC #1 on eBay right now and tell me it's still like this big this big badass book. It ain't. It got me to reach out and find new stores, so that was a plus. That's true. That's cool. They've won the shenanigan game easily, very gimmicky. Oh, the pins, did they sell a rock? I'm pretty positive they sold a rock. Bad Idea rock or something. Yeah. Yeah, in case if you guys didn't know, comic book publisher Bad Idea has announced its second first customer pin redemption offer, and this time around, readers will be able to trade their pins not for a comic book, but a rock. A fucking rock. Yeah. I'm not getting into it, but yes, it's a rock. And I'm pretty positive it's on eBay. I don't know. I don't know if it actually happened, if they went through with it. I'm pretty positive they did, though. I could have sworn they did. No. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, they did. Andrew Ryan Bailey says, didn't they sell a CGC shell, their clear comic? I think they called it their invisible comic. And people were just going bonkers on CGC. Like, you guys really did this? You guys really just kind of graded a nothing comic to sell? Nah, that's ridiculous. You know what else is ridiculous? Breath of Shadows. I'm really losing a lot of interest in it. I don't think it's nearly been as good as that first issue. Didn't really enjoy number 2 or 3. But I kind of feel like I need to continue on with this series just to find out what happens. So I don't know if you guys were feeling the same way for this one. Real Rude, I have the best bad idea story. We'll put it in there. John, I didn't strike a nerve, man. You should do a video, set the YouTube record for the longest video, starting with the favorite and least favorite comics. Oh, God, man. I don't know if I could possibly handle that. Long stream. Is it the rock that pilots the ship through? Spitzkoff, my thoughts are kind of just in Star Wars in general. I don't know. I don't dislike Star Wars. I don't like Star Wars. I've read Star Wars Darth Vader. I thought it was awesome. I started reading Dr. Aphra. I didn't continue on with it. I just, time. I just lost track of time. Didn't really continue on with it. But I've read some High Republic, some of the adventures, the High Republic adventures. Mainly the Darth Vader stuff is what I've read the most of. Actual Star Wars series, I've never continued on with them after the first couple of issues. It's not my thing. That's what it simply comes down to. Now, if you want to continue on with the conversation of speculation with the first appearances, because I know the Star Wars High Republic Adventures one is going crazy, don't fall for that shit. I mean, go back in time and look at all the random first appearances characters have had, and people have gone crazy over it. You'll find your copy, and it'll probably be cover price eventually, if not less than cover price at some point. There's not many Star Wars characters that I go, batshit over, but at the same time, like I said, I don't really like Star Wars, don't really dislike it either. I'm a very neutral fan of the entire franchise. Now, the OG movies are good. Don't get it twisted. I love the OG movies. Comic books, on the other hand, just never really did it for me. And the new movies are fucking terrible. The series is terrible. I haven't watched any of the other shit. I haven't watched any of the Disney Plus stuff. One day I'll get to it. Just like the Black Box Comics books and watching Comics Elite. Oh, shit. Let's see. Henny dropped all the Star Wars. Yeah. I know a lot of people who have too. Huge Star Wars fan, but I don't have a single issue on my pull list. That's it. That's the other thing. It's just like what is it at this point? It's oversaturated. It's like ASM, well, not just ASM, but Spider-Man, and it's like X-Men. They're just pumping the shit out like no one's business. Albert Bales, I've got nothing wrong with Comics Elite. Everyone always gives me shit because I always say I'm going to watch their videos and I never get around to it. I've got no problems with them. And this is the TMNT one, 1987. Yeah, I was right. Animation and comic book form with a special presentation of stories from IDW Smash Hit Saturday Morning Adventures and the recent small screen venture of Rise of the TMNT. Yeah, so it's like, that's why I said it. It looks like the Saturday Morning Adventures, which is what it is. Yeah, I'm going to grab it too. I just want to confirm that, though. We can move on to DC next. Let's see. I'll have to watch the rest of the stream later. Time to get to work. Peace out, AR. Man, Rogue Rook, have a good rest of your night, buddy. Stay safe at work. Let's see. I'm bringing up Shazam. I'll bring this one up. If there's any of these you want to see, you let me know. But I'm going to be bringing up the new series and which ones I'm interested in. This is just a one-shot. Those are Free Comic Book Day. We talked about them. I'll bring this one up too, though. This one, 135. I'll bring that up too. I'll start with that one though. Let's see. And it's the conclusion. Oh, big 900. Womp, womp, womp. There we go. Issue number 900 for Batman. And it's the conclusion of the arc. So that's probably why there's a shitload of covers for it. I don't like these covers. These like these foil ones right here, I think they're boring. And I think they're very overdone because they did one for Superman 2, and they've done some other Batman ones like that. So to me, it's just kind of like overplayed. Now, I will say I think this one's pretty cool just because it's OG. Big 900th issue, just an OG bat symbol. I think that's a cool one. But I appreciate you letting me know on that. I didn't realize it was the big 900. Let's see. Mark Waid doesn't miss at the moment. Is he the one doing Shazam, Mark Waid? Ooh. Yeah, it's probably going to be a pickup. And Dan Mora on the art. Damn. Coming in hot for the new Shazam. It's a shame I heard the movie sucked. Hey, Black Box, what's going on? So brand new one. Sorry, I got sidetracked reading all the comments. I missed out on a couple. It's from the I think so. Pretty positive. But I'm also not the biggest Batman. My knowledge isn't always there. Oh wait, yeah. Dynamite. I actually forgot about that. Dream Master 5 is supposed to come out this week. And I know it's in my video, but I didn't see it on the list now. Yeah, so well, they'll be able to clear that up. I'm going to continue on. But yeah, brand new Shazam series. I'm probably going to try this one out too because it seems like right now I'm not going to have a huge week. So I'm definitely going to give that one a read. And plus, there's a lot of people who seem to have really liked it so far. And plus, you know, Mark Waid and Mora. And this one, Chapter 7, the end. Oh, is this actually the series finale? Oh, that's ridiculous. Dude, Diamond's always fucking... They got their shenanigans going on. Let's see. This oversized finale clocks in at 31 beautiful and horrifying story pages. There it is, folks. Allegedly, they like Shazam. This one, though, I'm really excited for this to come out as a hardcover. I'm definitely going to be grabbing this one. I heard everyone loves it. Everybody always talks very highly of it. This cover is sweet. The Jock variant. Jock's artwork is awesome. And here's another one from DC I'm definitely going to be checking out. We got a new Peacemaker series. So far, 12 out of 14 people liked it with an average rating of 3.9 now. That's not that good. Kyle Starks is writing it. What did I just see Kyle Starks' name on? Kyle Starks was just writing something else. Where Monsters Lie. And I hate this place. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to be checking this one out. Peacemaker series with a dude writing 2 series that I'm really enjoying right now. That's a no-brainer. This is a sweet cover. 1 in 25. That's another one. I usually don't get incentives, but I'll tell you what. If I get my hands on this one, I might actually grab it. And obviously, the Bjorn Berens variants are always really nice. They always kind of look the same to me. He does, he kills it on all of them, but Black Box. If you're still in here watching, Thursday I will have all of the books read for that review video. So I will finally be able to talk about all of them. I'm really excited to sit down and read them. But Thursday for that review list I'm definitely going to have them all to talk about. And this is a little one-shot coming out. We Are Legends, special edition. It's got a bunch of different short stories in there. What do we got? Let's see. Launch of 3 6-issue... Oh, wait. An impact on the comics industry is made with the launch of 3 6-issue series, Spirit World, The Vigil, and City Boy. Each features a new character of AAPI. What's AAPI? Heritage. What is AAPI? I always see that shit pop up on... Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. That makes sense. AR City Boy has a solo series coming out at the end of the month. A very interesting character. Oh, for this one? I'll have to check it out then. I'm telling you, DC, I mean, DC's got good events. Their ongoings I usually don't grab. But this one too, I mean, Greg Pak's the writer, Ram V, Alyssa Wong. I mean, all good writers. I don't know if, I mean, with all that being said, I don't know if I'm going to grab this one though. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's the free one. Free is my, man, free is right in my price range. I'll tell you that much. Free is right there. The Vigils by Ram V. Sweet. That Night Terrors from DC must be a pickup on Free Comic Book Day. Oh, is that this one? Oh, yeah. That's probably going to be a solid one, too. Dawn DC is a year-long publishing initiative with epic storylines and superstar creative teams that forge the future one hero at a time. Blah, 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 blah. Don't miss Dawn of DC Free Comic Book Day featuring an all-new original story plus a sneak peek at upcoming titles. Cool. And there's a special edition. Oh, DC did this. Yeah, Free's too expensive. They did, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they do a Free Comic Book Day special last year that was kind of like this, like a special edition foil? Ideal. DC is so much more consistent than Marvel. That's how it seems, at least with some of these stories. Marvel has been quite the stinker lately, I will say that much. But with that being said, we got Marvel up next. I'll bring up all the stuff that I'm reading, and then we can go back and check out all of the other things that you guys might be interested in. Wow. 2 books. So those are the 2 I'm reading, but I'm going to bring up all the new ones. And this reminds me, I'm about to go in on Marvel's ass with this week with some of this other crap that they've got brewing. I'm going to bring that up just so we can talk about it. Let me bring up all these right away. And Joe Fix, it's the end of the series, so I'm going to bring that one up for you guys too. Wow, look at all this crap. Wow, it's actually a lot of new shit this week for them. Good for them. And that's a one-shot. I'll bring it up anyway for you guys. Yeah, no ASM. Aw, sad face. No ASM. I'm sure everyone else is really sad too. Let's see. Moon Knight. What was the last issue? The last issue was Tigra featuring Moon Knight. That was a pretty bad issue. I'm pretty positive if you didn't read it, it wouldn't even matter. Especially because what was that ending? It was the ending with Tigra just like casually talking to her son and was like, "Look, my new boyfriend's here," or something like that. I was like, this is such a stupid ass issue. Why would they do this? But now it looks like we got Venom and Moon Knight fighting side by side. I wonder if it's Eddie Brock Venom or it's going to be Dylan. Well, oh wait, no, it is Dylan. It is Dylan. They got the chains. That's how they differentiate them now. Ah, man, I'm not enjoying Dylan's character. I'm not. I just feel like they threw him in there. They threw him in there with the hopes that we were going to love him because we loved Eddie Brock and it's his son, but they're not doing shit with Dylan. And he's kind of just been like this whiner for a while now. And at least in volume 1, he kind of was more on the whiny side. But now he's just like, I don't know. He's not really a likable character. Now, Groot, on the other hand, I don't really have high expectations for Groot. I just think it might be a little fun one. $5, though. $5 is a lot for a series I don't have a lot of interest in. I'm going to take a peek at it, and we're going to go from there. I'll put it that way. Let's see. I want Bendis-style word bubbles filled with I am Groot over and over. I've liked Dylan more than what they've been doing with Eddie. Eddie's story is god-awful. I will say that. Dylan's story is better, but his character's not better. Eddie's story is fucking trash, and everybody wants to know what's going on with Eddie. Well, what else did Dan write? Let's see. Let's check out some of the other stuff. So far, I don't really have a say in any of this because I haven't actually read. Besides, like, the alien stuff, I've read the alien stuff. But I haven't read any of this. I read that Bloodstone issue. That's about it, though. I haven't read any of this. Well, he's written a lot, though. Holy shit. Holy shit. He's written a lot. All right, we're not going to sit here all day looking at what he's written, but we'll see. AVP, baby. I agree. Big fan of that. His Guardians was really good, I heard. All right, well, at least I'll have to check. I'll have to take a peek into that. So we got Hickman on this one, and Zeb Wells, and Al Ewing. Haven't been enjoying Al Ewing stuff lately. I think Zeb Wells is on the current ASM. We all know how that is, except you, Spitzkoff. Apparently, you just really like it. Jonathan Hickman's an interesting one for this. But this is the free comic book day one. Pick that one up Saturday. Let's see. Annihilation. I didn't read the Annihilation stuff. The problem is with me is the Marvel Space and the cosmic books, they don't really land as much as with me. Same thing with maybe Star Wars. The cosmic space stuff, just not a huge fan. Yes, Henny, there was. And I believe that one. See, that's the thing. I don't remember if it was last year or the year before that. But there was an ASM / Venom book that people were actually trying to sell. And we're going to talk about that one then, and we can just go in on some of this shit. What is this one? We'll talk about this one. This one. And let me move these around real quick. Well, I'll leave this one up because it's already here. This is just a new one-shot coming out for you Star Wars fans. The new Lando. So X-Men Before the Fall, Sons of X. We got a new one coming out. Surprise, surprise! You X-Men fans, you're in for a treat. You got a brand new series. You guys, you don't have a lot of new stuff coming out, do you? So this one should be a lot of fun. I got friends that are diehard X-Men fans. They're not even picking this shit up anymore. They're just I don't know. There's so much X-Men out there, and there's so much to keep up with. I feel like if you're a diehard X-Men fan that really wants to stay up to date on X-Men, you can't actually buy X-Men. You have to wait for trades because you're just going to financially just destroy yourself buying all these series. And that's assuming you don't want to read a single other comic that week. Let's see. Simon Spurrier is not a treat. What else did Simon write recently? There's something else that he wrote that I didn't like at all. And I don't remember what it was. Alienated. I didn't like that. Black Knight. I also didn't like that. Oh, Damn Them All. That's what it was. That's what it was. I did not like that series. Oh, shit. Well, I'm not a big fan of a lot of this stuff then. Yeah. The one I was thinking of was the Damn Them All. I didn't like that series. But here we go. We got to bring up Joe Fixit. This is the smashing finale. That's what it says. I don't know if it's really going to be smashing or not, but Peter David's writing it, so I can only assume it's going to be good. Oh, man, you love Damn Them All? See, that's the same thing I was talking about earlier. The magic, magic and everything else going on. Just not really cosmic. Just not always my thing. I heard Nightcrawlers wasn't good. But let me know. I know everyone that's reading Joe Fixit. They all seem to really be loving it. I only read the first issue. I thought it was good. But this was one of those series where I didn't really want to spend the $4 or $5 on every single issue. I don't want to say it felt like a waste of my money, but buying it as a single, it kind of did. War Across Time. I don't know why I brought this one up. I thought this was something else. For whatever reason, I thought it was a series finale, but I don't think it is. You missed out, AR, Spidey, and Hulk goodness. Oh, and War Across Time? I've heard good things about it. Oh, duh. In the Joe Fixit series. Duh, my bad. I'll go back and read it. That one I did actually want to read. I just didn't want to keep buying the single. I just didn't want to keep buying the single issues for it. And a new one from our girl Peach Momoko. It says it's continued from Demon Wars Down in Flames, issue number 1. Are you guys I don't know who's all read this, like the whole Demon Wars stuff, but I've heard very good things about it. Ryan, have a good night, buddy. Yeah, that's what it is. I've got a lot of pull list of ongoings. So because my ongoings list is so long, the pull list itself isn't very long. I go in there knowing what I've been reading, and I just pray that it's actually there or not. But my thing is that when these new series pop up, I'm thinking, ooh, is it a Marvel cash grab? Is it just going to be a limited series? Who's the characters? How's the art? Who's the artist? Who's the writer? Who's the artist? It's crazy, but I put a lot of like thinking into which series I'm going to be picking up, which ones I'm going to be dropping. What would I rather read? Is a trade paperback or a hardcover? Maybe in an omnibus? Would I read it that way? Because there's a lot of series that there's a few issues deep, and I'm like, I feel the potential, but I'm not seeing it right now. And then I end up getting it in either a trade or a hardcover. People do love Peach Momoko. And, I will say that her artwork isn't always for me, but I think the reason that I do like her is because she seems like a very genuine and sweet person. When she does do shows, I think even at New York Comic Con, before all those pricks really screwed her over and like overwhelmed her completely, trying to basically get her signature to flip. I guess she was doing everything for free. Just like she seems so sweet. So even if you're not a fan of the art, you can't not like her at least. And that's kind of where I'm at. Like this cover, not a fan of the cover. I'm really not. There's a lot of covers I'm not a fan of from her, but this is one of the artists where if I met her, it would be like, wow, like I'm meeting Peach Momoko. This is incredible. That's about it because, like I said, the covers are super hit or miss for me. I saw someone talk about this being in a hardcover. Yeah, waiting for hardcovers for Demon Days. I would, if they put all of this in like an oversized hardcover, I'd be really happy about that. Ghost Rider 9 Momoko cover was dope. I gotta check that one out. Let's see it real quick. Momoko. Oh yeah, that one's cool. I like that. I like both of them. Yeah, those are nice. See, like shit like that. But then you've got that weird Venom issue. Where it was like orange and black and white or something. Like that was an ugly ass cover. I think it was like an incentive too. Now here we go. I gotta take my glass of no water for this one. I gotta get a sip. I gotta prep myself for these next four. All right. Edge of Spider-Verse 1. First off, why the hell do we have another Edge of Spider-Verse? The last, 2 sucked? They were god-awful. And like this one, featuring Cravertooth the Hunter, Curse of Spider Killer. Featuring Spider-Rex. This is stupid. I'm sorry. If anyone's watching this right now and you're like, oh, I was so interested in this, you already know it's not going to be good. I feel like I'm not saying this because I'm already biased towards it and I just have this gut feeling it's going to suck. I feel like everybody watching has to know it's not going to be good. This is something Marvel is strictly putting out for money. The other one was so bad. Speaking of Peach Momoko, like this is a super nice Peach Momoko cover. That's really awesome. I would get this. I would absolutely get this. That's very nice. Bro, my family are T-Rex. Is there? Oh, it's probably this. All right, that's a sick cover. I think Edge of Spider-Verse is a better idea than the execution. I'll put it that way. I like the concept. I like that even though I'm not a fan of the multiple stories, I like the idea that they're putting out different spider character stories. I just don't think any of them land. I really don't. Look at this. That's a pretty cool one too. I actually think the Peach Momoko one might be my favorite. Like Dr. Spider-Strange. I don't know. We're going to have to either K-Bar or Dr. Cosmos Labs going to have to pick this one up because K-Bar's family is actually just T-Rexes. So this one's for him. Now here we go with these. Now you thought I was shit talking this book. No. Doesn't even begin for these ones. Carnage Reigns Alpha. The Carnage starts here. The Carnage started dead ass like 3 years ago with Absolute Carnage. 4 years ago with Absolute Carnage. Whenever the hell that happened. And it's never stopped. It has never stopped. Absolute Carnage, Venom, King in Black was still, I think, maybe Carnage. I don't even remember. But then Extreme Carnage or Carnage Extreme, who knows? Then it got an ongoing. And then we got either this one with Miles Morales or, yeah, Carnage versus Miles Morales. Look at this. Look at this crap. Cletus Cassidy is back and badder than ever. Dude, he's been back. We're on like issue 13 of Carnage. And we had Extreme Carnage. And then before that was Absolute Carnage. Dude, he's never been gone. That's the thing. He's back and badder than ever. With his soul trapped within the Symbiote. Oh, that's so cringy. The Symbiote armor. Created by Tony Stark during King in Black. Cletus has a means to level an untold amount of chaos and, well, carnage on New York City and the entire Marvel Universe. Oh. But look, here's the other thing. Look at the writers. Alex Packnadell and Cody Ziegler. Those are great writers. Oh, I'm in a pickle for this one, folks. Two good writers on this. I don't know the artist off the top of my head, so I can't speak on that. Alex Packnadell and Cody Ziegler. Cody Ziegler's on Miles Morales, and Alex is on Carnage, and they're both doing a great job. That's the other thing. Carnage, oh my goodness. Carnage is in Deadpool too. Carnage is everywhere. He never went anywhere, guys. I don't know. Cover artist is Stegman. It says the actual artist is Julius Atta. I don't know. I'm going to take a peek at it. That's all I can say. I'm talking my shit right now. I'm reading Carnage. I'm reading Miles Morales. And I just have this feeling that both of those ongoings are going to be affected by this book. And deep down, I just feel like I have to read this book to understand what's going on in the other ones. Oh, it's $8 too. Jesus. They're really getting you on this one. I don't know. Next up, we got some more stink coming from Marvel. We got Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis 1. This one, I'm 1,000,000% not getting. Steve Orlando, Jordan Boyd, Justin Mason. The cover's cool. I will admit that. I like the covers. Yeah, $8. I'm not here for the $8 to $9 books. That's how I feel, Henny. You got to think. You can get 2 books, potentially 3 books, for basically that same price. Realistically, 2 books, but it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. That's why I like this cover. But this one I'm for sure not getting. Yeah, so it says, as society begins to crumble, Spider-Man 2099 will need all the help he can get, but does the public even want his help, or do they just want to watch this world burn? Nah. Get ready for the debut of the new heroes and villains that populate the future. Not. I'm going to pass that one. And here we go. The big book of the week coming up. Cult of Carnage. Misery. Nah, this book is misery. The title is telling you exactly what it is. It's misery. You don't want this. Death and destruction return home. Liz Allen is the mother of Normie Osborn, who she is blissfully unaware is the all-new and all-deadly Red Goblin. But what Liz does know is that the Red Goblin has been active and has been seen very close to her home after her late husband's father, Norman Osborn, maybe you've heard of him, he's only in every other fucking comic from Marvel, gets pulled into the chaos and violence swirling around Normie. Nah, fuck that. Yeah, more Carnage, folks. More Carnage. Why are they doing this to us? The covers are cool, I'll say that. Like the In-Hook Lee, that's a dope cover. And this one too, the scan. I like these covers. But it's no reason. There's no reason to have this. See, the other thing is I'm saying all this shit. If they just spread these out, like, even 2 or 3 weeks, Cult of Carnage Misery comes out maybe next week. That other one, the Spider-Man 2099, the week after that, and then maybe this week Carnage Reigns. 1 a week. Come on. Why you need to overload this? One's a $9 book. This one's $4 and the other one's $5. What, you think, was that 14, 18? You think people are going to spend $18 and then after tax about $20 in those 3 fucking books? I highly doubt it. Henny says that 2099 series is weekly as well. No. Not for me, my friends. I'm not getting fooled into this crap. Yeah, they can't spread them out when they have another 6 premiering next week. I don't even want to think about that crap. Nah, all summer's going to be like this. Dude, Marvel, I'm telling you what, I'm down to... So seriously, out of all those books I just went over, I'm getting Moon Knight because that's my ongoing, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to get Groot. It's a $5 book. I'm just going to take a peek at the artwork. I'm going to see if it looks interesting. But that's one Marvel book for me this week. That's wild. I'm like... It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Who's Marvel catering to? What comes after Reign of Carnage? Right, War of Carnage. And guess what? Carnage will be back again in the aftermath of Carnage. First appearance of new Spider variant cash grab. You think this is Marvel's way of getting people to subscribe to Marvel Unlimited? I have no idea what they're doing at this point. Don't know why they're doing it. I'm only reading Venom and Miles with symbiotes. I don't want to read. I don't either. I don't want to read any of that crap. But that's that book. Folks, that's a wrap. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of books. We covered the new comic book day shit. We covered all the other publishers. Kaiser, no Joe Fix-It for me. It's the final issue. I only read the first one. It was good. I'm going to end up reading it all together, either in a trade or maybe I'll see if my shop's got some back issues on the other ones in like the couple dollar bins or something. But like I was saying, you guys rock. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for the support. Seriously, I wouldn't do this stuff without you guys. I love talking comics. Love this community. Love you all. Hope you have a great new comic book day tomorrow. If I don't see you on Thursday, have a great free comic book day as well. If you're interested in joining the Discord, we're up to like 40 people. This shit's awesome. That's free to join. I got the link right there. And that's it, everybody. Stay safe. Have a great new comic book day. Grab your books. We'll talk Thursday. Love y'all. And I'll see you in the next one.